First YouTube video ever. So welcome your girl, as I get a slogan in the intro and all the little cool stuff YouTube people do. But what I can let you know is that this is going to be titled Gems for the Hood, because that's exactly what I want to do. I want to bring a different level of enlightenment to a community that hasn't really received it before, right? If you know what I'm saying. I feel like for my community personally, growing up, we were not taught about self-love, how to love others, how to communicate, how to budget, how to finance, how to grow spiritually, how to deepen your relationship with yourself. Like all of these different kind of things we were not taught. So that's what I want to do. I want to bring those kind of gems to my community. So boom, let's get started. First of all, if you're watching this video, I need you to understand that you are a king or you are a queen. That's just period, point blank, because we literally are a royal priesthood and we don't act like it. We don't act like it at all. And we actually kind of like destroy, destruct, diminish, whatever word you can think of, to one another when we should be building each other up. So what I really want to talk to you all about in this video, really though, is power. Not ghosts, not 50 Cent, but the power that you have within yourself. Y'all, we are all so powerful. We are powerful human beings. As human beings, first of all, we were created to be the most powerful form of anything on this planet. We have dominion over everything on this earth. So that's first off where your power lies. But then even outside of that, you have a spirit inside of you. You are not just your flesh. You are not just your outside image, the cute little outfits you be putting on, whatever you think you be doing. That is not all that you are. You have a spirit inside of you, a spirit that is a higher power. It is a higher version of you. Its thoughts are above your thoughts, and its ways are above your ways, above the ways that you created here on this earth. We'll get into that a little bit, but I need you to understand that there is a higher version inside of you crying out to be let out, right? And we have to acknowledge our power. And that is where your power lies. It lies inside of you, inside of that higher version of you, inside of that spirit that wants to be manifest, inside of you, the original version of you that you were created to be. I hope I'm not losing y'all. I'm really hoping that this makes sense, right? Because what I'm realizing is that a lot of people in my generation, they don't really know themselves. They don't really love themselves. They don't really understand themselves. And then they're out here in a world trying to get mixed up in all of these other different things when they don't even have the foundation, when they don't even understand their power, when they don't even acknowledge their power. So that's kind of what I just want to, give y'all some gems on today. So first things first is I'm not perfect. I don't have it all together in no way, shape, or form. I be working on myself every single day. I be calling out to God like, bruh, you gonna have to come help a sister out because I'm out here fighting. I really do be calling on God, y'all, because it's just like, life is not easy. But one thing about me is, sis gonna get up and fight. I'm going to fight. Like, what do we gotta do? Like, what do I need to do? I'm gonna fight, okay? Period. But with that being said, I've been going out the process in a journey of actually learning myself and actually growing to become a better version of myself. Because for me personally, I don't know everybody else's story, but for me personally, growing up, I really thought I knew who I was. Like, I was confident in who I was, and everybody else thought I knew. They thought they knew who I was too. But that wasn't who I was in my core. That wasn't who I was in my being. That wasn't my spirit. That wasn't the real me. That was the me that I created here on this earth based off of all of the hurt I experienced, based off of my past trauma, based off of my different relationships, based off of the different things that were fed into my mind, based on the different things I heard and I saw. All of those things created a false identity of me. It created a false image of me that I portrayed myself to be to the external world. But deep down inside, it was different. Okay, so for me growing up, I was real. Anybody who know me know, like, I was very aggressive. I was mean. I was rude. I had an attitude, hard body. But my way of thinking was that I don't want nobody to think I need them. I don't want nobody to catch me slipping. I don't want nobody to think I'm weak. Like, all of these things, it was me creating that hard outer protection because deep down inside, I had the biggest heart in the world. Deep down inside, your girl is soft. Okay, so I had to create that and muster that up so that people couldn't really penetrate the real me, right? That was my way of coping. And what a lot of people don't understand is that they have created false identities to cope. They have created false identities to protect who they are deep down inside. And that's something naturally that our ego does. We all have an ego. And the way the ego works is once it's triggered, it feels attacked. So if someone says something to you to make you feel some type of way or does something or anything of the sort, your ego is now triggered. And when your ego is attacked, it then needs to fight off the attack. It needs to protect itself from dying. It needs to protect itself from being crushed or ruined. So it's naturally going to strike back. Like it's automatically going to think, okay, no, they can't get one up on me. I got to get one up on them, or I got to do this. I got to do that. This person got me effed up. I'm going to move like this now. I can't trust people. All of that is your ego manifesting and feeding itself more and more and more. And what we have to do as a people, what we have to do is we have to get back to our core being. We have to get back to who we really are, who your spirit really is. Not that identity that you had to make up, not that hard body person that you got to be because you don't want to get your feelings hurt. Not none of that, right? Because then what we're doing is we're continuously destroying ourselves, and then we're destroying each other in the midst of it. And this is why relationships in the Black community are... I'm not going to speak for all relationships. I'm not even going to do that because, you know, it's a lot of good Black love out here. It really is. But this is a main reason is because people are straying away from who they really are at their core and then trying to connect with somebody else. And then they strayed away from who they are at their core. So then you just got two people who just got their egos and their prides and then trying to hide behind their trust issues but still connecting. Oh, nah. Y'all gonna have to unfilter all that crap. You're gonna have to get down to who you really are at your core, and you're gonna have to start walking, talking, and showing up in that way. It's going to be a battle every day. You're gonna have to fight it every day. You're gonna have to work hard every single day, because essentially we've created a lifestyle based off living in our flesh. We've created a lifestyle based off of this identity, based off of this, whatever it is that you created, right? There's so much that you experience throughout life that has imprinted on who you are and how you show up in the world. But you got to be able to remove the labels, to remove the layers, to remove the hurt and the pain and everything that just threw itself on you throughout the years. You got to remove it all so that you can unleash who the real you is, so that you can really flourish. And there's a lot of people who are looking for peace of mind. They want to be happy. And a lot of the times we think, you know, once I get this, I'll be good. You know, once I get that, I'll be good. You know, can't wait to get in a relationship. Can't wait till I move out. Can't. You got to stop waiting, staying. You have to understand the power of now. You have to understand your power and the power that you have. And this is the thing, like I told y'all in the beginning, we are the highest form of creation, right? Meaning you have dominance over everything on this earth. You were created to create. You were created to be a masterpiece. You are a masterpiece. You are a work of art. So what you do with that is you then take the ideas and the thoughts and all of the gifts and the talents and every single blessing that was stored up in you. You take that and you work it and you manifest it and you create what you want your life to look like. Now, how do you do that? You pay attention to your thoughts. You pay attention to what you like and you don't like. You become intentional. Y'all pay attention. A lot of people just be going throughout life just living, you know, like, oh, I'm gonna just go here and do this and I'm hanging out with this person and I'm fucking this person and I'm, excuse my language, but y'all do not be intentional. You're just out here living. You have to be intentional in order to create the life that you want. And in order to be intentional, you have to watch what you feed. You have to watch what you put your energy into, because that is your power. Your energy is your power. And if you could really learn how to tap into your energy, if you could learn how to tap into your power and manifest it into the things that you really want, you would be unstoppable. But too many times we allow other things to take our power. Dealing with other people, going through situations, getting crushed, setbacks, this come up, that come up. And then now you all flustered, you all over the place, and you don't even understand that you are in control of your life. You don't even understand that your thoughts and your words are so powerful that you manifest and you create everything in your life. See, a lot of people don't understand that, and they sit here and they complain and they say, I'm broke, I don't got no money, nobody love me, people keep leaving my life, I can't trust nobody, And situation after situation, they keep having problems with trust. Situation after situation, they keep having problems problems with money, situation after situation. They keep on having people lying to them because they are speaking this kind of stuff into their life and not even realizing. Y'all remember I told you whatever you feed grows, and you don't even be paying attention to what you feed, but you keep feeding yourself that can't nobody love you. You keep feeding yourself that you can't trust nobody. You keep feeding yourself that it ain't no way. All of that BS you feeding yourself is just growing and growing and growing, and you are creating a large energy ball in your life of a whole bunch of BS that you don't even want. So we need to understand how powerful we really are, and we need to tap into that, and we need to start focusing on that. And the more that you tap into yourself, tap into your core being, the more that you're intentional about allowing your spirit to flourish, allowing your higher self to flourish, the more that you will understand how alike we are in this world, the more that you will understand how connected we are as individuals and human beings, how I feel what you feel and you feel what I feel. We all experience the same emotions in different situations and in different circumstances. And once you can see that and understand that, you will stop hurting people. You will stop hating people. You will stop hurting and hating yourself. You will stop living on such low vibrations. You will rise up to a higher vibration. You will begin to speak on a higher level. You will begin to move on a higher level. You will begin to attract things that you didn't even know that you can attract. Your life will begin to be an example of everything that you thought in your head. You will then begin to be a manifest of the higher version in yourself that you always felt deep down inside. When you knew deep down inside, I'm meant for better, man. I'm supposed to have this. I'm supposed to be doing this. I shouldn't be living like this. I should have that. My life should be like that. I deserve this. You're right. That's the higher version of you in you crying out that wants to be manifest. So every day you got to get up and you got to be intentional. Every day you got to allow the higher version of you to rise to the core. Every day you got to understand your power. When you're feeling low, when you're anxiety, depression, or whatever the case may be, you got to remember who you are. Remember, oh, I'm powerful. I'm in control of my life. Oh, everything's working together for my good. Oh, I can change this situation. Oh, I fear nothing. There's nothing that can shake me, deter me, break me, none of it. You got to know these kind of things. And when you know these kind of things, you move different. You move different. You attract different. So I want y'all to be able to understand that, first of all, there's a higher version of you in it. And second of all, you got to be intentional about tapping into it so that you can really be who you're supposed to be and create the life that you're supposed to have. There's too many people battling with anxiety and depression. There's too many people battling with heartbreak. There's too many people who don't want to get out the bed. There's too many people who don't know their purpose. There's too many people who mind is playing tricks on them. There's too many people who are close to the edge. There's too many people who want love. There's too many people who need help. There's too many people who don't know who they are. There's too many people who can't understand who they are. Too many. This is where we're going to start. We're going to start by realizing our power. And once you transmute that power, once you understand that power, once you feed it and it begins to grow, you'll be able to pour it out in different areas, into different relationships in your life, into different projects and different businesses and different blessings. And next thing you know, it will begin to reign in your life. A harvest will come. You will begin to reap so many benefits and you will begin to reap so many blessings just because you started to recognize your power and you started to show up and you started to be intentional. And I don't know what that looks like for you, but I can give you an example of what it looks like for me. For me, that's waking up early. I gotta have time to be alone with myself. I gotta have time to feed my spirit, to feed my mind. I gotta have time to pray and talk to God, okay? Because if I'm out here on this earth trying to do things on my own, I'm gonna get flustered. You know, there's going to be problems and issues that arise. So me taking that time to feed my spirit every day is me feeding something that's growing. Now my spirit is at a level where it's unshakable. You know, the enemy be throwing weapons at me and it's like it come off like a rain jacket. You can't check me, baby, because I've been feeding this spirit intentionally every day. I am so big on wealth and abundance. I want to live a life of financial freedom. And what does that look like for me? Baby girl got a budget that she has to stick by, okay? I have to learn. I have to spend hours researching and trading and learning about investing. I used to spend 15 hours a day learning about investing, reading books, developing my mind, because these are things I want. These are the things that I see for the higher version of myself. So every day I'm going to be intentional. Every day I'm going to take my power and put it into something that can manifest into greater and not into BS and not feeding low energy things and low vibration things. I'm not going to do that because I know what I want. I'm not going to do that because I know where I want to go. I'm not going to do that because I know how much power I have. These are the kind of things that you have to talk to yourself about. These are the kind of things that you have to do every day. These are the kind of things that you have to pay attention to. If you took anything away from this video, you are powerful. Be intentional with your power and everything you want will manifest.